Hi everybody, welcome back to Cars and Guitars. We got the 50 Merc sandblasted yesterday and in SPI epoxy primer. Looks really good in black. We're going to chop the roof on this thing 3 or 4 inches out of the top, 3.5 I think we're going to do. With the sandblasting you can find all the little pinholes and stuff. There's some in the back there, and well, we know the back pieces got holes and I still got to replace that, but and there's some pinholes in there, and even the we got all the parts sandblasted too, and inside all the fenders and stuff there's some pinholes. They've been all patched up before, and around some of the old patches there, even right there around the old patches there's pinholes, so some of them will have to be cut out and redone. Like up there, it's pretty pitted. Might end up putting new pieces in. The hood's in rough shape. He had some louvers punched into the top of it. They just did it on some sheets of steel and then cut out the center of the hood and welded in the sheets of steel that they put the louvers in into the hood. It's a good idea, a lot easier. You can keep the louvers straight that way. But you can see in the front here it was full of lead. I melted out all the lead, we sandblasted, so it got hit in the front quite hard at one time. Back all sandblasted and epoxy primer there too. Inside and outside of all the parts, bottoms of the fenders here are quite rusted away. So I've got to make some new pieces in there. There's lots of work to do still. This front was hit all over the place there. So anyway, it's an old car. That's what happens. They get banged and smashed over the years. Yeah, over here too, on top of the rocker. Some pinholes. I'm putting new rockers on it, so it doesn't matter. But the rest is pretty good. All the rest of the quarters are fine. Roof and everything's good. It's not rotting all around the windshield or nothing. It was pitted, but we got with sandblaster, it ate all the rust out of there, and there was no pinholes, so that's a good sign. We just got the doors and a few other parts for sandblasting right now. You can probably hear the sandblaster going right now. My brother's sandblasting for me. And we'll get those in epoxy primer, and then we'll start doing some metal fabricating on some of these panels. Oh, and we got the 66 Beaumont sandblasted and in epoxy primer too, the SPI epoxy. All the panels and the all underneath the car and everything. So, all underneath been sandblasted. Oh, that's ready for the new quarter to go on, and I'll get that on. And I didn't strip the epoxy primer off that quarter yet, the new quarter. They come with the epoxy because there's always rust on them, like I showed you in my other videos. So I'll get the other quarter on, then I'll paint strip both and put those in epoxy primer, and then I'll start getting some more patchwork to do on this. I actually went to blast it. I found some more pinholes in the floor under the back seat. And then we'll start getting that thing together too. So the frame's all painted up. It's in the barn. I forgot to show you that. I'm too busy. So anyway, that's it for now. Thanks for watching Cars and Guitars. I'm John Bluen.